Hello, my name's Joey Delmer. I'm the owner of Backyard Dreams here in Denver, Colorado. Today we're going to go over the pre-assembly phase of an AlleyOOP 10x17 trampoline. We'll go through each box, show you what's in them, and then pre-assemble some stuff, and eventually get to the three-step ladder and ProFlex basketball hoop. So when a customer orders an AlleyOOP 10x17, these are the boxes they're going to receive. In this long box here, it's box 1 of 3. You're going to have the long rails in here and the end rails. In this box 2 of 3, we're going to have the corner rails as well as the vertical small poles. This box right here, box 3 of 3, we're going to have the green pad in the horizontal leg sections as well as the black springs. Finally, this box is a safety enclosure. It's going to have the net and all the poles for the trampoline. Moving forward here, we've got the ProFlex basketball hoop in these 2 boxes. And right here, we've got the power bounce. And here we've got the 3-step ladder. So I'm going to open them all up. We'll lay them out for you so you can see what you're going to receive. And we'll talk about the parts once again. All right, so we opened box 1 of 3. And inside you'll see here, we've got the 2 long rails right here. And with the rails, you want to make sure that these black plugs are in here. You've got 2 on this end and then 2 on the opposite end. And you will need those for the install. And sometimes they do pop out. If they pop out, just push them back in when you're ready to install. Over here, we've got 2 of the end rails as well. We've got the power arms for the power bounce, the hooks for the power bounce, some spare bungees, the pad bungees, and then the instruction manual. All right, so box 2 of 3, we open that up and here's what's inside. You have 4 of the corner rails right here. And then you have 8 of the vertical leg poles. All right, so box 3 of 3, we open it up. We have the green pad in here that goes over the springs on the trampoline. We have the black springs right here. One thing I like to do to save time is rip open these bags here and put all the springs in a empty box, a power bounce box, or any box that you can put them in. We've got 4 of the horizontal leg sections right here. And then we've got the jumping surface for the 10x17 as well right here. All right, so we're on to the AlleyOOP 10x17 safety enclosure box. We open it up and we'll go through the parts here. We've got some tools here, a hex wrench, Allen wrench. Some spare parts in here. You probably won't need them, but they're here just in case. We've got the 7 and 10 foot bungees in here, 2 apiece. That is for, we'll go around the net in the rails at the time of install. We've got the straps. Also, it'll go around the net in the frame. That'll be towards the end of the install. And then we've got the bolts here that will connect the poles to the frame. Here we've got the safety enclosure in here. We've got the sleeves for the poles. We've got the cap for the pole. And then back here we've got all the poles. You'll see that there's some foam, long pieces of foam, short pieces of foam. So here's obviously the long and the short. These aren't just for packing, you'll actually need them for the install. And we'll put together one of these poles, but what I like to do before the install is just pre-assemble all 8 poles, so when I start on the trampoline, these are good to go once you get started. So here, you'll see the bottom section of one of the poles here. It has this button right here, and then a couple holes down below here. So what you want to do is connect the top pole, which has one hole at the bottom, and then a hole at the top here with this, this groove at the top of the pole, and that'll be for the cap to slide down in once we get to that point here. So what I like to do is connect it, make sure that's sticking out, and then I like to put a long foam piece followed by the short foam piece on here. And then I'll get one of the sleeves ready. This will go over the top, and kind of a trick to get these on a little bit easier is you can blow through them to help someone inflate them. So when they do go over the pole, it's easier for them to slide down. Okay, after you have that done, I'd like to slide this foam piece up over the top of the pole, and then take the wide bottom side of the sleeve, put it up top here, and what I like to do is just hold on to that piece of foam so it doesn't slide down. Bring the bottom one up, do the same thing. And come back around to the top here, and then bring that down like that. And you want to make sure the foam's all the way up top here. So if you pull down on the sleeve and push up with your fingers on the foam, that'll get it to where you need it to be. So you can do that with the remaining 7 poles. All right, we'll move on to the accessories. Here we've got the 3-step ladder. Right here we've got the power bounce, and then the basketball hoop right here, the backboard, hardware, rim, and net. Okay, so 3-step ladder. You have the 3 steps right here. You have the instructions, the hardware, the horizontal base piece, and then the 2 side rails. Next, here's the power bounce. It's going to have 56 springs in it, along with the power arms and hooks. Okay, so we have the black springs, 56 of them. We have the power hooks, the power arms, and instructions. One thing I like to do before the install is open all these bags up and put these springs in this box right here, and that just helps when you're actually outside installing the trampoline.